Hi, my name is Jamie Hayes. I am Senior VP of Retirement and Head of the WellSense Division. This is our Big Questions video series where our subject matter experts discuss topics that are top of mind for employers and employees right now. Today, I'm talking with Jeff Scott. He is a subject matter expert in our WellSense Division. Let's dive right in. Jeff, thank you for being here today. Can you explain what are the big common theme questions that you and your team are getting from employees right now, especially with the volatility that we are experiencing?
That's a great question, Jamie. First off, I think there's a general feeling that we're living in unprecedented times, but I think it's important to note that I think retirement savers in general need to be cautious about taking unprecedented measures as it relates to the retirement program. And I think it's a good time to press pause and think about some of the basics of retirement saving and investing in general. And I think that really starts with good asset allocation. Mm-hmm. And really asset allocation is all about, as you know, balancing the risk and reward relationship in your portfolio's investments and how they're weighted and allocated over time. And really those considerations right now, despite this current volatility, shouldn't change, especially for long-term retirement savers. And it really starts with goals, which can include, are you trying to replace income, event-driven transactions? You should be thinking about time horizon. When do you need the money? Do you need it now? Do you need it in 100 years? And then lastly, a consideration that's important for all of us is risk tolerance. Are you a conservative or an aggressive investor? And all these factors are really important in staying focused on a long-term asset allocation that really is there to meet your objectives and goals as it relates to investing. Maybe the second principle that sometimes gets forgotten during these times of volatility is the benefit of rebalancing. And really rebalancing at its core is just simply realigning the portfolio to some target weighting that you've set up. And whether we have downside volatility in the market or upside volatility, when you have a targeted rebalance strategy, it allows you on a regular basis to take the portion of your portfolio that in this case, like stocks, may be underperforming, and rebalancing a part of your portfolio, either cash or bonds, that may not be underperforming as much, and realign that so that you're buying some of those stocks right now when the market's low. And the great news is, in most retirement plans, a lot of participants have access to target date funds and other risk-based strategies that do this automatically if you're enrolled in those strategies.
Absolutely. Great. Thank you. Can you explain dollar cost averaging and what that means and how employees can take advantage of it, especially considering the up and downside that we're seeing in the volatility of the markets today?
Absolutely. I think one of the challenges, one of the temptations that we all face when markets are volatile is we want to take some kind of action, or sometimes the inaction makes us nervous and causes anxiety. One of the benefits of retirement plan savings is that through payroll deductions, we can invest a fixed dollar amount on a regular basis into retirement plans. And so as a result, when the price of a given investment rises, the investor will be able to purchase fewer shares. And conversely, we have the same thing that happens when the price decreases. So it actually is a way that millions around the world use this strategy to actually lower the average cost of what they're paying for a security. And really, as I said earlier, it eliminates this issue of market timing, which all of us are concerned about. But frankly, statistically, it's hard for even the most sophisticated investors to try to time the market. It's a great way to get around that. And it happens automatically in retirement plans when you save through payroll deductions.
Right. So it's not timing the market, it's time in the market that's most imperative. Would you agree?
I would agree. I like how you said that.
Super, super. Okay. Well, anything else that you can think of? Any other common theme questions that you're getting from employees that you want to touch on?
Maybe just lastly, what should I be doing right now? There's all this volatility. It's the market swinging both directions. I would say a general theme would be a long-term focus, and that is just stay the course.
Yeah.
Rely on these foundation of basic saving and investment principles, and long-term, it'll work out to your favor.
Yeah. Well, that's great advice. Thank you, Jeff. Well, thank you. Thanks, Jeff Scott, for your time today. Everybody be sure to check out nfp.com for our latest resources that all of our subject matter experts are gathering as things change. Thank you. Stay healthy.